Hi everyone, I am going to react to Black Horizon Season 1 Episode 12, The Forest of Lagranda. And last episode, the Lord Surgit, the Lord of something or other, invited people, or the League of Freedom Cities, invited representatives of the round table, I guess, to this dinner dance gala thing where they were gonna award lordships and stuff, and they went. And then you had also this training camp with new players that's going on also as well. And then there was this thing that's approaching. So there's something that's gonna happen, and I don't really don't know where that's going, but yeah, that was the little bit of that. They showed a little bit of whatever it is. I feel like it's a storm, although I'm not sure. They just showed us a little bit at the beginning of last episode, and then that was it. So that has to come back at some point. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, I've been saying for a long time, at least for a few episodes now, how this show wanted me to wear glasses. So I went ahead and bought myself some glasses. And I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna be wearing these in each reaction from now on so that I can feel smart like my boys. And I can do this each time to do it. So yeah. And before we get into this episode, if you guys are my reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. Let me see how I look. It's not bad. I feel smart. Okay, so I'm so stupid. Let's start this episode. And here we go. Oh yeah, check my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini, and let's go. Okay, guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Oh yeah, they're supposed to go into this dungeon or whatever. So the new players are gonna team up, basically. Teamwork. Though this is supposed to build teamwork, I'm guessing. Yeah, Lady Lenesia. Oh. A debutante ball or something. The forest of Lagranda. Lagranda no Muri. I thought she actually left. Right. Right. Yes, it is. Oh. Has he ever danced before? Just follow her. Nope, I don't. Miss Isuzu? Oh, so she's a bard. Oh, it's weapon based? Okay. So whatever music they plays is gonna see? Really? Oh, they stopped looking at the applause, right? Or no? Oh. They think she's a kid. Go. Oh, her booklet. A notepad, whatever. Gambare. Mm-hmm. Why are you looking at them? I can do it now. They have to hold all these things up. Oh, was that one of the tea party? Mm. Finally something she's good at. Lagranda mori designa. Need your young. It's okay. Rudy. Really? You're doing all of that? That's the plan? Oh my goodness. Oh, poor me, Nori. She show. Oh. So apart from Sarah, all these other people are gonna be part of, well, apart from Sarah, well, they're basically all gonna be, they're basically all local Horizon people, apart from Sarah. Really? Really? Are you kidding me? But you have problems. Just go with beginners. But I feel like what about the cool down time? Oh, the bard. Okay. Oh. Turn around. Oh. Wait. Did he know to catch it or was it by accident? There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, so funny. And so accurate. What do you have in mind? When that was last episode. When Lady Lenesia was coming down the stairs and Krusty was like, "Who's that?" I'm like, I don't know if that's where this is going on, but like I'm like, is there gonna be some kind of love story between these two? So that's why when he saw, oh, was it Lady Lenesia that saw him first, and then he saw her, and then just said bye to the other dude, and then just went and presented himself to the lady. I don't think that's necessarily what, like, it's a love connection thing. I feel like it's more of a strategy. Maybe he's gonna use her to learn more about the city, the land. I don't know how things work. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. But when I first saw that theme in that episode, I'm like, they will look good together or something. But yeah, you know. No, so this episode was okay. You had the dinner thing that's going on, and basically what happened with that is Henrietta and Shirori, they danced, and that sort of put the people out of the lords or whatever, whoever it was that was looking at them, at ease a little bit. But then after that, they were having this meeting during breakfast. Is it breakfast or lunchtime? I don't know. Where they sort of basically talked about what the other lords family. They said there were 24 well, noble families. Yeah, that's what looking for. Noble. There was like 24 noble families, and if you were to add them, then that would be 25. and that all these noble families, because before the round table was created, each guild was just basically doing this thing. Any noble family, any lord, whoever, any people of the land will just could come to any guild and ask them to do something, and they will do it for money or whatever it is that they were going to give them back for services rendered. But now that they have this round table conference where there are rules and stuff, they will not be able to do that easily. So the roundtable is now trying to figure out that they said that they need to implement rules, but before they can implement rules, they need to also know how the world works. So yeah, and they said, Nakaski, Nakaski when during the dinner thing, the dance thing, when Henrietta and Shiro were dancing and Akatsuki was by himself, and you saw these little kids playing around, and they saw her and they asking her to come play with them, thinking that she was a kid because she looks like a kid in the game that well. So yeah, she got angry basically and sort of like disappeared. And while they were at table, her and Shiro got into this verbal spat, whatever. And then while they were in the corner, in her corner, while everybody was discussing stuff, she was like getting confused because you see the interrogation point like popping all around her. But then she returned to her and it's like, okay, go do reconnaissance. And since that's something that she's good at, she was so happy and she left to do reconnaissance. So that was that part of it. And then you had the dungeon thing. Minori called Shiroi because she was feeling anxious about it, and then Shiroi gave her, just pointed her to what he taught her before about something. Then she spelled it out, and she's like, okay, once you know that, then you're gonna be okay. But she was still feeling nervous. She felt like she was the weakest bunch out of all of them, and that she would drag everybody down. But I feel like that's not gonna be the case. Because before they went into the dungeon, they split the new gamers, the new players into two groups, right? And they were in the second group, and then they introduced each other and what each person does, and they were like, okay, we need to have some kind of meeting about how to go about this. But then Rudy and Toya were just all like, let's just be gung ho about this, be fired up. And I'm like, that's not a strategy. And then they went into the thing, and it was this zombie skeletons or something or other that they need to face. And while they were walking in there, Rudy turned on a lamp or something or other, and who else was it? Serara. Yeah, Serara also did the same thing. And because they said that where they were, the skeletons, they can look in the dark, and that will be an advantage to them. So they needed to light up multiple sources or whatever. And Minori was about to tell, or did tell Rudy to be in the back, to light up the back, because she wanted to was it to protect, she will be able to protect him or something or other, I don't know. But I feel like the others, and basically not the others, or maybe Minori is not being forceful enough, but they're not really paying attention to what she's saying. And yeah, when they met the skeleton at first, Toya ran in there and was about to attack or something. What did I say? He said that he also had some kind of attack thing. I'm guessing that's like normal attacks that don't really require long cooldown period time, because that's his thing about being a tank. They have these powerful attacks, but then there's like the cooldown time is like really, it takes a while. But this tactic that he did wasn't all that. Like, I feel like there wasn't that much of a cooldown when it comes down to it. And if he did that, and then there was Rudy that also did this powerful um, fireball sort of attack, and they took care of that skeleton. But then there were others. Minori was trying to get Rudy's attention, but he was just being all about himself. Oh yeah, after Rudy did his attack, because there was this second attack thing that just like happened right after that, and it was because of Isuzu. Yeah, because she's a bard, and their thing is to they use music to sort of like either give boost the allies' strength attacks or something, or decrease the enemies things. So it's like after she said that after she cast something before, that when one of the her allies attacks, then this thing's gonna activate and attack as well, and that happened. And while Rudy was all excited about that, that's when all those this arrow just sort of flew at him. While Minori was trying to get his attention, be like, hey, "Boy, look out!" And then he caught the arrow like perfectly, and I'm like, "Oh, so he's not just a self-centered person or whatever." But then he right after that he felt like surprised, like, where did this come from? So I'm like, so did you just cut it by mistake? And the skeleton just Toya was also attacking, right? But because it's that Rudy's aggro, that's what I said, right, was stronger than Toya's. That's why all those skeletons like turned away from Toya and attacked Rudy directly. I'm not quite sure I understand what aggro means, but I feel like it's more like his Rudy's presence, his strength, or whatever was more important than Toya's, and that's why they went after him. Because with Toya being the tank, he is supposed to be the one to attract the attention on him, right, and take all the damage while the other allies do their thing. But if they left him for Rudy, then maybe, I don't know. I guess I need to figure out what aggro actually stands for. But then after all the attacks, they're like, there's only one thing left to do is to run away. And I feel like that is so accurate. It's funny, but it's accurate. Because sometimes when you're like, there are some games, like I said, Final Fantasy is the one that I usually play. And there were some Final Fantasy games that are like, all of them. There's like an escape plan. You can escape physically. If you feel like you're about to die or you can't like actually deal with this, you can just like escape or run away and then regroup and then go back. So that's basically what they did. So yeah. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Yeah, they ran away and then Krusty, that look where the glasses sort of like flashed white or something, then he had this smirk on his face. I'm like, okay, this dude has something in mind. Can't wait to see what that is. I don't think it's a love connection thing. I don't think that's what it is, but I'm really excited to see what he wants with the lady Lenexia. So yeah, and then there was no mention of the danger that was approaching when those two people of the lion saw this danger approaching. There was nothing about that said in this episode, so yeah, I'm still waiting for that to come into play. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon. patreon.com/feelme, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.